Jeffrey, after going through the scripts, I realized that homemade soup seems easy to prepare. But I'm used to drinking canned soups when I was studying overseas, because I just had to add some water and heat it up.
Well, although canned soups may be more convenient, it is healthier to prepare soups from fresh ingredients.
Why is it so? I thought they are the same.
Well, they are not. Canned soups undergo high heat processing that results in nutrient loss, especially heat-sensitive nutrients like vitamin C. Vitamin C is an antioxidant that strengthens the body resistance to infection. Vitamin C also helps to absorb iron from plant sources of food. Canned soups are also low in nutritional value, which makes them incomplete for a meal. They also contain high levels of sodium in the form of monosodium glutamate, or MSG.
MSG? I heard that it may cause hair loss and even botak. Is it true?
Oh no, it's not true. MSG is a flavor enhancer that adds flavor to food. However, a diet high in salt can increase blood pressure and a greater risk of heart disease. Refrain from eating too much salt, and you can use herbs and spices to flavor the soups.
Oh, I see. So I should drink canned soup in moderation.
Yes, you should. Well, today I will teach you some easy to prepare and delicious soups. The first dish I will teach you to prepare would be Asian Assam Pedas Soup.
Okay.
So Sihua, this soup serves about 6 to 8. Let me show you the ingredients needed for this recipe. The first ingredient we have is shredded chicken breast. We need about 2/3 cups of this.
Which part of the chicken can we use?
Well, actually you can use any part of the chicken so long as you remove the skin and visible fats. Removing the visible fats and skin of the chicken can reduce the fat content by more than half.
Okay.
We also need about 4 Chinese dried black mushrooms.
I often see this type of mushroom in various soups.
Yes, you do. We also need about 12 small black fungus.
Okay. This adds crunchiness to the soup, right?
Yes, it does. Black fungus is often used in soup because it tends to absorb a lot of the flavor as well as adding to the crunchiness as well.
Okay.
We need about a handful of enoki mushrooms, 1 cup of shredded cabbage, 1 medium carrot shredded, 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, Chinese rice vinegar, about 4 tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of light soya sauce, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, about 4 cups or 1 liter of chicken broth, 1 square block of tofu cubed, about 2 teaspoons of sesame oil, some pepper to taste, chili padi, coriander, and spring onion. Shall we begin?
Okay.
Well, let's heat up the pan over medium heat,
Okay.
and we can add in the sesame oil. So we add in about 2 teaspoons of the sesame oil, and we're ready to stir fry the mushrooms and fungus here. Can you pass me the Chinese mushrooms?
Okay.
The fungus, pour that in for me. Good. Here we go. And the enoki mushrooms. Okay. So let's stir fry these mushrooms and fungus for a little while in sesame oil. Can you add in the chicken stock for me?
Chicken stock.
Okay, good. We can raise the heat and bring this to a boil. Okay, so while we're waiting for the soup to boil, let's prepare the seasoning as well as the cornstarch.
Can I help you?
Sure. We can use the mushroom soaking liquid to mix the cornstarch. Can you stir this in for me? And mix them evenly. Okay, the use of cornstarch helps to thicken the soup so that it actually is more viscous here. Okay, let's put this aside, and then we mix in the other seasoning. Can you add the soy sauce to the vinegar? And the sugar to the vinegar as well. Okay, we'll add this into the soup after we add in the vegetables here. So now it's time to put in the vegetables into the boiling soup. So we have the carrots, cabbage, as well as tofu. Okay, let's bring this soup back to boil again before we add in the seasoning and stir in the cornstarch. Can you see how colorful this soup is?
Yeah.
Okay, can you add in the seasoning for me? The vinegar, soy sauce, as well as sugar. And let's thicken the soup with the cornstarch. Give it a quick stir before you add it in. Okay, so the cornstarch makes the soup a bit thicker. And we can actually put the chicken in. Chicken is added last because it's already cooked, so we do not need to cook it for too long here. So once the soup has come to a boil, we can actually season it with a little bit of pepper, as well as some chili padi. So if you want the soup to be more spicy, of course you can add in more chili padi.
Okay.
Do you like spicy soups?
Yes, of course.
I'll put in more for you. Well, now the soup is boiling and ready to be served. Now let's put it up into a serving bowl here. So now we'll garnish the soup with some coriander and some thinly sliced spring onion. And it's ready.
Can I try the soup?
Sure, go ahead.
Thank you.
How do you like it?
It's really spicy and sour. I like the taste of the soup, and there's a lot of ingredients in it.
Yes, it does. So this is the first soup that I'm preparing for you today, Asian Assam Pedas Soup, which serves about 6 to 8. This soup can be prepared ahead of time and frozen in large quantities. It can also be used as a soup base for noodle dishes as well.